Welcome to the Owens Surveying YouTube channel. I'm Nick Owens. I'm going to take you on a surveying adventure today. We're going to have a small little drone flight today over a small piece of property here at the Osage Lake here in Highlands, North Carolina. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're just going to do one standard flight, and then I'm going to take you with me. I've already got my TP nail is on a 4-minute observation right now. After that, we're going to get going. We're also going to do some location on the roads, and we're also going to be doing a topo, which we're actually going to be able to do that with our LiDAR. So come with me on this adventure. While I was doing the intro, it kind of went over on the 4 minutes, about 45 seconds, but that's perfectly fine. We're going to roll along here. So we put down 2 TP nails. That's just to make sure that everything is all good. I like to check myself here in the measurements. Here you can see that that's hitting in the thousands and about 600s right there. We're also running this on VRS today, so those numbers are going to fluctuate within hundreds to the tens, or I mean with the hundreds and thousands, which is something we can live with. I think that works really well. What we're going to do next is we're just going to do some standard edge of pavement, some centerline pavement. We're also going to keep an eye out for some property corners. If we can find some property corners, that's also a part of this job. We're also doing a boundary on this job. So I'll take you with me on this, and then we'll go ahead and get the drone out. But just come with me. Let's see if we can find some property corners. So we're under some pine trees here, which is not ideal. Right now we're floating in our network here. And if you can see this number, I know it's flashing. That number, the higher it goes, means the last time it has communicated with the satellites. And right now we're only tracking about 10 satellites. Where our Owens surveying truck is down there, we were tracking about 25, but under all these pine trees, if you're a surveyor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you're not a surveyor, that's a pretty interesting tidbit for you to know. Whenever we do these things, it's really important to have satellites. So it's taking just a little bit for this to fix up and want to run. Since this is VRS, we're just going to come back another day and do a Basin Rover, where we'll set up on one of our TPs, and we'll actually be able to do all this stuff in one go. With VRS, you know, I was just coming out here today to go ahead and get the flight done, and then we'll come back out here. Me and Matt will come out here, and we'll continue that video later. But I'm going to go ahead and just show you what we're doing here with this flight. We're going to fly this thing. We're going to fly right over this lake. We're going to fly a little bit of this lake and a little bit over here over this ridge and just on the other side over at the dam. And whenever I pull back around there, I parked right here because it was just a more open space and I didn't want to block up the road. You know, this is a private area. I want to be very conscious of making sure that everybody is very comfortable whenever I'm flying. We notified everybody with the HOA around here so they know we're flying today. That's one of the most important things as an FAA drone pilot, is that the people, or whenever you're flying on private property, the people who own that property have a right to know that you are flying on their property. That's very important. You have got to make sure that people are aware that you are flying on their property, or else it's a good way to get your FAA license taken away. All right, let's get set up with our inlet. These tripod legs are really nice for a base setup, but if I ever had to pin some footers with this, I think I'd lose my mind. I actually really like the tripod legs. They're really great for the purposes of what we do with the flights and stuff. Rock Robotic provided them with their own pole that goes with the inlet. It's a nice pole, standard pole. This grip right here can get in the way sometimes, but some people really like that, especially if you're doing a big boundary or you're doing a lot of location. That kind of comes in handy. That's a nice little good grip. So as I mentioned in the previous video, we're going to take our smaller drone up, fly it around, make sure that there's no unknown obstacles that I don't see in the air. Doesn't look like there's any big trees. This is going to be a very smooth flight today. I can't wait to show you the footage. that's just a quick little sneak peek at the data set. We'll jump back to that a little later in the video, so just come with me and Matt as we go locate some property corners. All right, so I'm out here with Matt today. We've already found a property corner. Check this little guy out down here. See this guy, this little open top. So we got our flight done the other day, but today we're just gonna go around, do a boundary, locate this road right here along, just all the way wrapping around. We're gonna find some more property corners, and we'll take you with you, or we'll take you with us. And we'll be ready to go. It's cold today. Yesterday, or last time, was not this cold. But, we're gonna get going here any minute. We might have to be hacking down some trees today, but you know, small ones. All right, so we're doing a 3-minute observation on this corner right here. Matt's got his metal detector right here. We're gonna go all around here and find this stuff. And whenever this is all ready, we're already about 1.5 minutes in. We're rolling. All right, so we found another one here. Do another 3-minute observation here. So Matt and I found another one. Just one right off the side of the road here. We're gonna do another 3-minute observation. And I wanna show you something. So you can see where we found this corner right here. The surveyor before us put some flagging, some orange flagging. And if you can tell, there's orange flagging that goes all the way down through there. That's signifying the line. So we're gonna go follow that line. Maybe not directly through here, but we're gonna find a better spot, see if we can attack it at another angle. So here's the natural dam. Just a beautiful lake. That corner is gonna be down there, but we just wanted to get up here and get a really good. All right, so we found the one down here at the foot of the dam. Look at this thing, it's old school. And that's where the foot of the dam comes down. I'll move down and get it some better footage here in a minute, but it goes all the way through there. We're at the foot of the dam right here. Very nice, very nice. We're getting a good observation right here. Looks like we're about to get to our 2-minute mark, so we like to get up to 4 minutes there just to make sure perfect medium that we're looking for. But all right, let's keep going. Yeah, look at that thing, it's old school. Look at this frost. It's like hair. It literally looks like hair. Touch it. Oh. All right, so we found one of our property corners here, and Matt's in the water after we found it. But oh my gosh, we found it. It's all the way down there. It's kind of like that other one that we found over there. It's in the water, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so we've found all but one of the property corners. We've located all the road, edge of pavement, coming all the way up to where the dam is right here. And we're still going to locate the other one. We got to find another one down there as well. But I just wanted to take a second and appreciate this view. Look at this awesome lake right here. We're so fortunate to come out here and film here at Osage Lake. All right, so this is pretty cool. We found a national forest property boundary. This was set here in 1983. You can see it right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so here's the data set. You can see right here where I'm circling with my icon that looks like there's a big hole here where there was a big
drop off just down there below the dam where there's a branch. So on the day that I flew this flight the first time and checked this data back in the office, we saw that this was missing, and so whenever Matt and I were out there, we just went ahead and shot the branch down on that side. So this is the underbelly. It looks pretty good. We got a good hard surface just about all the way along there. So we're going to come down here to the surface here just to check the data, make sure that it looks good. That looks really nice, flat as a pancake. Mentioned in previous videos, that's kind of how we get a good indicator of whether the data was accurate or not. So yeah, it looks good. You can see this is the dam right here. You can see how it kind of blacks out over there. There's a lot of laurel. So I'm going to show you all of our points here. As I mentioned before, the green is the ones that we pick out in the field, and then the gray points are the ones that we pick on the data set itself. So right now we're looking at the branch that I picked, center line of the branch, tops and toes. This is a topo survey as well, so we need to make sure all of that is shown in the data set. So, and then I also did a grid as if we would be doing a topo in person. So that's basically it.
All right, so we're back at the Owens surveying office. That's the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Real quick, in the outro, this is kind of my setup here. I'm inside the office. I just want to put this back here just so we could have a little background stuff. But yeah, this is kind of my setup. I got my battery bank right here, the R3 Pro, and the drone's back there, just right here on my big old table. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. We'd also really appreciate if you dropped a comment and subscribe as well. If you enjoyed this video, we try to get videos out as often as we can. We actually have a few more videos that are coming out very soon on the curtails of this one. Maybe keep an eye out for the next couple weeks. We definitely have a video coming out very soon. So once again, like this video, comment down below if you have any questions. Be happy to give you some answers on that. And all right, so that was this adventure today. I hope you guys had a good time. Bye-bye.